So, Leeds are a very big club, and it's been very difficult for them not being in the Premier League. And prior to Bielsa, because you have been in close contact with Leeds because of your playing career, what do you think was the main problem? Why they could not get up?
The first issue, you have to go back to the problems around the club when they went down. And of course, that's all to do with overspending. And so basically, it was almost bankrupt, the club. And so the owners that kept coming in never quite did it for me personally, for the right reasons. Yes, they were trying to make things better, but there was always, other reasons. And I think it's difficult. You need not only money, but you need to have, I think, the ability to build and wait and understand the club. And the owners that we had, they kept changing and changing and changing, and we never really had that. So things got worse and worse and worse. So it's been a difficult one. The crazy thing is, we still get amazing crowds. We still have fantastic support. Even this year, we are in the Championship. We are, I think, the 8th or 9th biggest supported club in the Premier League. Forget the Championship, we're the biggest in the Championship, but we could, we're beating half the Premier League already. We're not even playing in there. So that's how big Leeds are. But of course, it's okay saying how many supporters you've got. It's how good your team is, and it's all about what happens out on that pitch. And I think the new owner came in 2.5 years ago, Andrea Radrizzani, and he's Italian. He has a passion for football, but he's trying to at least understand what the club is all about. And he's doing the best that he can. He's putting money into the club, but trying to build for the future. And he took a big gamble on getting Marcelo Bielsa, because he's the highest paid manager in the Championship by a long way. So it's a big, big gamble, but hopefully it will work out well, because this owner, I think, has done lots and lots of good things, and he deserves to finally get the club back to where it needs to be.
So, hopefully whenever Leeds get promoted, that is whenever the Championship is played out, when they are in the Premier League next season, what will be the most realistic target for them?
Yeah, I'm trying not to look too far ahead, because I don't want to. Unfortunately, give any bad luck. But you're quite right, and I do keep thinking, wow, can we play the same style? Now, you have to look at a team called Norwich last season. When they were in the Championship, they played a lovely style of football, possession-based. They went up to the Premier League, tried to play the same way. It hasn't worked. They're entertaining to watch, but it's not winning football. So they're looking like they're going to go back down again. So, are we going to be the same? Or is he going to get better players to do and play the same way that we have? I think the difference that we have, Leeds United have, compared to a Norwich or clubs like that, is that I do think we are very, very attractive as an investment. I think if you're talking about big clubs to invest in, if you think Abramovich went to Chelsea, the Arabs obviously have gone to Man City, the Americans have gone to Liverpool and Manchester United, it goes on and on and on. Well, if you want to go down a few clubs, the next will be Leeds United. So I think Andrea's done well, but I think there's other bigger investors in the background that would like to come in and support financially the club. And if that does happen, then I think realistically we can stay up. I mean, that is always the first, but realistically you're looking then, just below mid-table, something like that would be the aim. I think that would be wonderful. And once you can solidify yourself there, then you start creeping up. But the problem is now, Premier League has so many levels. Liverpool are out on their own. Then you have to look at, the Man Cities and Chelseas, and then probably Arsenals and Tottenhams. Then you've got Evertons and Wolves. And so you've got all these levels to get to, because they are big steps. But I do think Leeds could hit the ground running and get in that middle or just below middle pack.